Hey guys, welcome to Tampere, or Tampere, I think that Tampere, yeah, there we go. After a 2-hour train ride through soaking rain and getting to the main station in Helsinki in pouring rain, we finally made it. I think this is going to be the first video I shoot where I got the umbrella over me probably the whole time because the weather's not good today, but I was expecting this, so you know, this is a pretty typical Finnish weather for you. It's not that far from the UK with how rainy it gets there, so but yeah, here we go. Got a little event going on behind me. This is like one of the main plazas. I think the other's kind of over there, but yeah. I think most of this I'm just gonna shoot not with my face in it, but just kind of like the front of the camera, the other way around, so let's do this. This is kind of a common problem I'm having here in Finland, whether it's in the capital or if it's here, but like the main plazas, they're always like, they got something going on in these things. So obviously I was originally planning on shooting this intro like right there, but it's occupied, so no. Anyway, here you go. Construction, construction, construction. You cannot avoid it. Wherever you go in the world, you cannot avoid it. And I guess the places you can't avoid it, maybe you shouldn't be like in the buildings there. It is imperative that I keep this umbrella unvelcroed because there's just been like intermittent rain showers, some heavier than others. So the entire time I'm here, I'm not going to coil this thing up. So I just got to keep it in my hand for as long as I'm here. So as you're probably wondering, why did I choose Tampere to kind of do a day trip to? Well, a couple of reasons. First and foremost, I didn't want to be hanging around the capital the entire time I'm here, because then you won't get a real feel for like these countries. And also just because this place looked pretty dope on Google Maps Street View, so that's why I'm here. I mean, not everywhere obviously, but a couple of places actually look pretty promising to visit. Oh, I regret not bringing the sunglasses today. Doesn't look too bad, but is it me or does the river kind of look like it's flowing a little more than normal? I don't know. Maybe it's just where I am, but I just feel like maybe because of all the rain that happened, maybe just like it just seems like quite a rapid flow here. I don't know, but I don't live here. Because like you know the rivers or streams or whatever where I'm from, like typically this would happen after a rain, so I don't know, maybe it is the result of the rain. Speaking of rain, I think it's starting up again, so walking through this place. Well, one thing you'll notice about being kind of more north in the country is there's more foliage, however the hell you say it. I've only seen it written or typed. Give me a break, guys. But awesome. Well, I know for a fact I have at least one train guy in my audience, so this is for him. But if you like trains too, I'm sure you'll find this very interesting. Even if you don't like trains, this is pretty fascinating. Yeah, see, here's more of that foliage I was talking about. Look at that. It's already starting to look like Fruity Pebbles cereal. Yeah, look at that. Wow. This is what traveling is all about. Know that Monty Python song they made about Finland? It's like Finland, 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 the country where I want to be. Or just watching TV. Finland, Finland, Finland. I think this is what they were referring to, or at least up north going by Oulu. Wow, this is a hell of a find. I mean, I know you guys see that already. Jeez, I got bad now because it's like I'm rubbing it in, you know what I mean? But I'm sure you guys will get to experience cool places like these yourself. You just gotta have, well, I guess money's the hardest thing right now, at least for a lot of people. But that and PTO from your job. But yeah, man, it's like you're one with nature around here. Back at it again with the remix. Now time to see what's on the other side of the station. So far, not too promising. Yeah, it looks pretty boring over here too. Well, I mean, that's pretty interesting. Religious building, but seems very like industrial around here. I fucking hate those things, by the way. I have no idea how many of those things are blocking my path when I'm trying to just get places back home. Also, I gotta say, I really get the impression, and I think I'm correct about this, that Finland is just a very modern country by European standards. You know, it's pretty young. I mean, at least it seems that way. You know, it's not like the old buildings you see in France or Italy. I'm sure Belgium, Spain, probably the same thing, where it's like much older. But here it's actually like really, really new and modern. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you have like, you know, plenty of new like buildings and structures in like France and those countries, but here it's like really modern. Also, something that's been on my mind since I've been here in Finland is how close I am to Russia right now. As you probably know, they don't have the most competent military. Okay, so as I was saying, one thing that's been on my mind since being here in Finland is how close I am to Russia right now. With the, you know, war happening in Ukraine, just a couple of countries south of here. Well, more like 5, but anyway. You know, like, it's not out of the realm of possibilities that they, you know, the Russians accidentally like send a freaking missile somewhere in this country. They, you know, they did that with Poland, right? So who's to say it won't happen here? Obviously, they're not the most competent military. You know, they constantly screw up with things. And yeah, I mean, I don't feel any danger in that regard, but I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy how geographically close we are to Russia, or at least, you know, where I am. Well, guys, there was this cool walkway I wanted to show you that looked really cool on the map, but it's all blocked off for construction. Well, shit, guys, what else is there to do here in old Tampere? Is this the end of the video? I don't know. There's got to be at least one more thing, though. Come on. Let's put our heads together and think of something. Guys, we found something. Just when I thought all hope was lost. All right, hold up.